Jade Cargill is legitimately injured out of action for at least 3 months. The GOAT is back. Mercedes Moné puts on a banger with Kris Statlander. Mariah May betrays her best friend, but her plan backfires. Is Bayley gonna win Bianca's trust to join her team in WarGames? And WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship is announced. Welcome everyone to Ring the Bell, this is DS and this is your Women's Wrestling Weekly. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get up to date with everything women's wrestling. I see still half of you guys still haven't subscribed. Come on y'all. Let's start this week's episode with AEW Full Gear. We got a pre-show match with the Vendettas, Deonna Purrazzo versus Anna Jay, following Taya offering their help in exchange for cash. And Anna got all tough. She's like, I can handle my own business. Well, she really didn't. I really like Vendetta's entrance here with the red font look, nailing that scary mop vibes. The match was pretty short, with Anna surprisingly dominating Deonna Purrazzo, and then there was like this weird situation with the referee clearly catching Taya spearing Anna outside, which is very much of a DQ ending predicament, but instead she gets just barred from the ringside. By the way, Taya was serving some fashion here, so I'm not mad about it. Then Deonna puts Anna on Fujiwara armbar, but Anna rolls Virtuosa up for a steal win. Yeah, the match was fine. It seemed more like a start of a feud than the end, so I said it was fine.
Good. Not bad!
On the main show, we got TBS Championship match Mercedes Moné versus Kris Statlander, and before this match, backstage we see Mercedes going off on how useless Camille is, and she tells her to stay back in catering and see how the CEO does business. Yeah, so Camille is definitely going to be Mercedes' next program. But yeah, Mercedes versus Statlander, this was a match that I wanted since the moment Mercedes joined AEW, and I'm so happy to report that this match, they did that. They did that, guys! The GOAT is back. The Mercedes Moné I love is back here. I mean, let's first talk about the looks, because she brought back the very Sasha Banks hair here with the half blue purple and half black. I'll say definitely the primetime look, and the gear was so beautiful. The sexy cut with the demure lavender color with tons of glitter, screaming money. And I also really like Stat's cool entrance with the lights beaming from behind her. The match though, you could clearly tell that Mercedes we all love is back here. She has unique ability to turn matches into full-on war. She makes things feel personal. She fights like hell. She's nasty. Love that we started off with Statlander showing off her superhuman strength with a choke. Then that head scissors hurling Statlander to the mat outside was just nasty from Mercedes. And you can tell throughout this match, they just had mad chemistry at points. The moves are just flowing so naturally between them. And I love how camera team almost had like obsession to show Mercedes every motions with tight close-up to her face. It was just amazing. Statlander, I mean, oh my gosh, she was as amazing as always. She was just women handling Mercedes, throwing her around, cornering her to play dirty, and really that's the best place for Mercedes to be when she gets to really fight hard. Love the sequence where Statlander misses area 4-5-1, Mercedes goes ham on Stat's previously injured knees, then she hits back-to-back backbreaker followed by Moné Maker, but Statlander kicks out, gagging everyone and Mercedes, and that ending. Statlander does this beautiful transition into Saturday Night Fever, but Mercedes bites Statlander's thigh, sending Statlander throat first into the rope, with Casadora rolling her up for a steal victory, defeating her. The ending really came out of nowhere. It was kind of a surprise, but I think honestly it was an amazing match. The feud was also great, so really happy that we got this banger between the two. It wasn't a definitive win, so I'd love a round 2 between the two, but also the line is so long. We've got Camille waiting, Saraya, like we gotta do Saraya Mercedes feud. It's gonna be so good. So yeah, this was awesome. I'm satisfied. Then we finally got a proper Mariah May championship celebration, because she won her AEW Women's World Championship like back in August. So like for 3 months we were trying this, but it was never working. So finally we are here with Mariah May's soul sister from Stardom, Mina Shirakawa, all the way from Japan, and they are both in here for the celebration with the long dress and high heels, and they were here celebrating Mariah dominating the entire division until Mariah picks up a champagne bottle, getting ready to strike her best friend Mina with it. What is wrong with you, Mariah? But can you believe it? We actually have a smart baby face for a change. Mina, thank God, felt that something was off with Mariah, and she dodges the attack, and looking at Mariah with disbelief, she just goes on to break the champagne bottle in Mariah's hand with a clean ass kick with her heels. This was way too cool. With her heels, with her long dress, breaking the bottle. Then she spears Mariah off to the stage, crashing into the table down below, knocking the champion out. Because Mariah spits at Mina. She really needs to do something about spitting. It's nasty. I mean, I do love how nasty it is. And she grabs her ex-best friend with bloodied mouth, and she kisses her forehead, laying her out. This was cinema. It was cinema. It was beautiful. The betrayal, the drama, the clean high heel kick, the kiss. Yes, I ended up liking the hardcore match with Anna or whatever, but we were really kidding with the Anna Jay Willow feud with Mariah. This is where we were all waiting to get to. We're all heading here. Mina versus Mariah, soon Tony. We are in for a treat. This was amazing. Also, shout out to Mariah looking beautiful, crashing into the table, because we have another example of a beautiful death drop coming up soon. But really great week for Fallen Divas. Yeah, this was awesome. And I'll say outside of Full Gear from this week's AEW programming, I guess the only thing that really is worth mentioning is Jamie Hayter was asked about Julia Hart promo cutting their interview last week. And Jamie's like, I have no business with Julia, so I don't know what's going on, but if she wants to talk to me, if she wants to step it up, I can talk to her, only for Julia Hart promo to again cut her interview short. So I guess this is going to be Julia's first feud, which is so awkward because I thought Jamie Hayter might go into the title picture soon. But if Julia, who's just returning, is feuding with her, I guess Julia's going to win the feud? I don't know what's going to happen. We just have to see how it pans out. Guys, holidays are just around the corner, and this is a time to treat yourself or your loved one something special. And I've always had a hard time trying to figure out what to give my dad or my brother. Well, how about the ultimate grooming experience with Manscaped's latest release, the Chairman Pro package? This all-in-one set includes everything you need for a perfect shave every time. Isn't that just a perfect gift idea? So the main eventer today, the Chairman Pro electric foil shaver. Super fancy. I had to get a blazer to introduce this. This features a 360-degree contouring head and comes with 2 interchangeable skin-safe blade heads. So you've got this 4-blade foil for the super close shave and double trimmer for when you want to keep a little bit of an edge. Both are of course designed to help reduce razor burn and irritation, so your skin feels so smooth and comfortable after every shave, and changing between the blades heads, as you saw, it just clips in and out so easily. And the Flex Adjust technology lets the blades adjust to the contours of your face and neck, maintaining contact with your skin at every angle, giving you the precise and comfortable shave. And for even more precision, there's a precision lock that locks the blade head firm. And on top of that, it's got 75 minutes of runtime, travel lock feature, LED spotlight, and the waterproof feature for someone like me who likes to shave in the shower. And the screen on this looks super luxe. And the package also includes Power Shave Gel. It's the ultimate wet shave experience made specifically to work with the Chairman Pro. And to finish it off, the Face Shave Soother. It's the aftershave serum to hydrate your skin. This is the perfect gift this holiday season to upgrade you and your loved one's grooming routine. The Chairman Pro package is easily the way to go. So go use promo code BELLE for 20% off your order plus free shipping. That's 20% off plus international shipping with promo code BELLE, BELLE, and manscaped.com. Heading into SmackDown, this episode was a gag of the century. So we first got the first round of women's US title tournament, Bianca Belair versus Chelsea Green versus Blair Davenport. Blair came back ditching her pants, giving a bit of a Stephanie Vaquer vibes, and Chelsea, oh my gosh, she's wearing this princessy frill looks that's so cute. And I love the crowd was fully behind Chelsea, chanting her name so hard. Maybe people just like knew that Bianca wasn't winning this, or just people were just that so freaking excited about Chelsea winning this title. That's really good news for Chelsea. And what happened as Bianca started dominating, the screen suddenly shows backstage officials like running around hectic to find Jade Cargill looking deceased, looking like she was just beautifully slammed into a car with broken windshield. She was just lying there looking so perfect, serving Black Widow death scene, serving Chromatica, serving RuPaul's Drag Race death drop, queen shit here. And seeing this, Bianca Belair rushes back, leaving this match, and after a short back and forth, Chelsea hits Unprettier on Blair to win this match, advancing to the next round. I love it. I love it so much. I love the drama. The match was fun. The gag. This is what I watch wrestling for. I'm very satisfied. So out in the parking lot, we see Naomi and Bayley with like the Aldous, the ambulance for Jade, and Bianca runs in all like teary, yelling at Bayley like, you stay out of you leave me alone, you stay out of this, leaving with Jade to go to the ER. Oh yeah, we're so getting Bayley in WarGames. It's gonna be so messy. I love it. I know I've been babbling about how much I needed Bayley in a WarGames match. We got it. We won. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm a little sad though. I'm sad that Jade won't be in this match. Then we got a tag match. Nia's two little Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae, two who don't like each other, versus Naomi and Bayley. I was dying when Nia had this random beef with the staff guy over Tiffany's briefcase. Nia's like, oh my god.
As you mentioned, Corey, Candice LeRae.
Nia, you're too funny. I just love seeing Naomi go in the ring because you can see that she's having so much fun in the ring. And I love that Tiffany and Candice were constantly bickering, arguing for Nia's approval, with Nia screaming at both of them like, guys, we're all team together. This is definitely going to be a fun dynamic in WarGames. And after Naomi and Bayley take out both Candice and Tiffany out of the ring, champion Nia just like, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with it myself, taking out Naomi, driving her into the barricade, and referee stops the match with DQ. And as the three are beating down Naomi and Bayley, Io Sky comes out for help, and I'm surprised that nobody really was like looking into this because this needs to be studied because like, what the hell's going on? Like Io saving Bayley? Then Raquel and Liv come out to attack baby faces, only for Super Rhea Ripley with kendo stick to come out to take out everyone. Because who is this? It is Super Rhea Ripley. I know that we all love Rhea Ripley and Rhea is like mighty strong and she's the center of attention, everything. Yes, yes, yes. But are we just gonna gloss over the fact that Io came out to help Bayley? Are we for real? WWE better like dig more into this whole dynamic because I am already pissed that they like drafted Damage Control away from Bayley without fully finalizing the storyline here. And I want to also mention that they're barely recognizing or acknowledging that Io is Liv's #1 contender. You better put some respect on Io. But anyway, this match was fun. The whole situation afterwards, Raw, everything was fun. Even though it's always like angry Rhea sweeps the floor every time. Anyway, satisfied. Oh, by the way, some people are sharing this like photo of like Naomi totally looking like a heel hugging Bayley. I rewatched the part and I was like, no, Naomi's obviously just looking at Tiffany and Candice. So like, I don't buy into it, but you know how much I love some Slayomi. If she turns out to be the person that took out Jade, I'll be so here for it. But who do you think will be? If it's Bayley, that would be interesting too. Heading to Raw, so we're seeing the repercussions of Jade being taken out on SmackDown. Bianca Belair updates Naomi saying Jade is banged up and will be out for a while. So the latest update on this news is that Dave Meltzer reported that Jade Cargill is indeed actually legitimately injured and she'll be out for a minimum of 3 months or more. So first of all, wishing for speedy recovery, Jade. And that really sheds an interesting light on WrestleMania plans because we were all expecting Bianca versus Jade, right? And also what's going to happen with Bianca, who's probably going to drop the tag titles, so we'll see about that. Anyway, so Io comes in to pitch Kairi as a replacement for the 5th member, but Bianca's like, I'm cool with you, but no more of you Damage Control people. Then Naomi's like, how about Bayley? Knowing fully that Bianca's going to lose her shit, and she of course loses her shit. She has like Bayley allergy, which is kind of understandable. I don't blame her, but Io, speak the frick up. You also have issue with Bayley. Come on, she defeats you at frickin' WrestleMania. Speak the up. I mean, really, I'm just talking about creative team. Then Rhea comes in like, wow, I don't really care. As long as I can beat the shit out of Liv, I am fine. And Bianca is like not having this at all. Not having Rhea swinging her big around everyone, making decisions here. And I love it. I love this big tension between the big dogs here. All the baby faces should not just smile and get along. I love it. But Io is a big dog too. I'm sick of them treating Io like she's just a side character. She's literally the #1 contender to live right now, god damn it! By the way, the pop Rhea got was huge. We can all hear it. You can say whatever you want about Rhea Ripley, but she is damn popular. So the main event, we got Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair for the Advantage Indie WarGames match. And guys, Bianca and Nia don't even go to Raw. They're actually SmackDown superstars, but they came here to wrestle the house down. Holy shit. And they had such a good chemistry. I love how Bianca used a lot more agility running around the ring to neutralize Nia's power. And whenever Bianca shows her power, her strongest muscle crowd absolutely loses it. When she got to do that military press-ish Nia from the corner, that was awesome moment. And I also love how just like organically the turnbuckle pad came off and Nia pushing Bianca into it. Then she takes Bianca outside for a Samoan drop to the announcer table, and table doesn't break again. This is kind of funny to me because like Nia literally broke tables like every week for like, I don't know, like 12 weeks straight. No problem with Lana. And this year, tables just have not been cooperating with Nia for some reason. Anyway, so announcer table didn't break, so she went out again to hurl Bianca into the stairs to give her a little bit extra more damage. And while she was like pre-celebrating the count-out victory, Bayley comes in to yank Nia off the second rope, dropping her, letting Bianca pick up a huge win with the 450 splash, winning the advantage for the babyfaces. And Raw closes like Bayley and Bianca exchanging looks like, girl, I see you. Okay, I see you. You get my trust and all that. Besides Io getting dust in this storyline for God knows why, I think this dynamic between Bayley and Bianca is actually really interesting. I don't know how this will play out inside the ring with so much chaos, with weapons flying everywhere and 10 people all in the ring. We'll have to see how it actually plays out, but potentially it adds so much storyline layer and interest to the match on top of just gimmick of it all. Also, props to Nia and Bianca for wrestling the house down. Nia has no chills this year with wrestling, and Bianca always delivers. delivers. I actually didn't even realize that she's the wrestler with the most wins this year out of all male and female. I really thought Bianca was taking a back seat this year, but no, she's been ESTing all along when we just thought she was just chilling. It's really funny. Anyway, I'm satisfied. Then we saw this earlier tonight cut-in of Adam Pearce announcing the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. Raw will have their own mid-card title for the women with the tournament starting next week. I mean, watching wrestling for like over 20 years now, like this is the moment that we've been dreaming for freaking so long, and I'm like, this is really happening? I can't believe it. Am I mad that WWE decided to do this off-air and just play the replay? Yes. Is it improvement from SmackDown where they just showed it on backstage? I guess? Whatever, I'm over it. The fact that we're getting mid-card itself is amazing. Honestly, when the women's US title was announced, I really didn't expect there to be 2 mid-card titles for the women. It's gonna be really interesting. Like, as of now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have trust in WWE to do this right. They're struggling with booking of the tag championship correctly, and we have one champion injured too. So I find it really hard to believe for them to run 2 additional championship storylines smoothly. But I wanna believe, please have me believe. I really hope this is start of something new. It feels so wrong, but I don't know. The reason I'm seeing this is, of course, the High School Musical star Vanessa Hudgens. She's so into wrestling right now. She's on Raw. She's totally one of us. She was doing that Bianca Belair taunt and everything. Yeah, so who do you think will be the inaugural champion? I'm rooting for Natalya for her legacy, but also Dakota and Shayna for some big push to come. Zelina. Oh my god, Zelina would be a really good one too. So, what do you think? On NXT, we had 2 Iron Survivor Challenge qualifying matches. Jada Parker versus Stephanie Vakir. Jada here surprisingly dominated Stephanie, which was so interesting to see with her power moves. Love her ass submission moves. Girls are getting so creative with some of these booty moves. Thumbs up for you guys. And at the end, she sets up her booty finisher, but Lola comes out taunting Jada with a brick, distracting her, letting Stephanie land a super kick, and she takes Jada out with a double underhook backbreaker for the win. Why is she taunting Jada with the brick that got her lose the match? That's interesting. But the match was fun. I'm satisfied. Yeah, I think we all knew that Vakir and Julia is going to... and Zarya probably, they're all going to Iron Survivor match and whatever. Then we got Zarya versus Rand Sinclair for the qualifying, which was such a unserious matchup. Yeah, basically Zarya women handles Rand throughout this match, but Rand gets some offense in thanks to Charlie Dempsey distracting Zarya outside for a bit, but Zarya quickly catches Rand with a spear, taking her out with the F5. This was a fun one heading into Deadline, satisfied. Then we got a mixed tag match, Carmen Petrovich teaming with Ashante Adonis, with all the sexual tension brewing between the two for last several weeks. They go against Brinley Reese and the hottest of all, Dion Lennox. I love him so much. So this match came up last week because everyone's sick of them obviously wanting each other so bad, but they're just bickering all the time. So they're just team up and just shut the hell up, just get together, you'll love each other. Anyway, so this match starts out with the two going at it again, taking in and out, in and out, in and out. And I'm just gosh, get a room. So finally the match starts, and at the end of the match, we see Adonis is asking Brinley to kiss him, distracting her, letting Carmen hit roundhouse kick to her head for the win. So the couple celebrates with so much tension between them, but before they get to seal the deal, Nikita, with her wide open throat chakra, messes things up, being all text me back, Adonis, being the biggest blocker of all. I still don't know what the heck is going on between the two, to be honest. It's been a couple months long storyline. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what's going on, but I'm liking it. It's messy. I'm satisfied. Then we got a Fatal Influence segment where Fallon Henley announces an open challenge for her North American Championship next week, with Lash and Jakara coming out to accept the challenge. Then Nikita comes out to tell Lash to go back to the line because she's here to accept the challenge, not them, because they already had their championship opportunity at Saudi Arabia. But she's then attacked by Adrian and Lizzo. Then the entire women's locker room runs out for a huge brawl, with the champion just watching this mess from the ring alone. Then Tatum Paxley sneaks in from the under the ring to hit her beautiful finisher, posing with the title. I love Tatum so much. I love how weird she is. I love the weirdest finisher. That's so cool. And I feel people sleep on her. She's such a good wrestler. I also love that heel champion is issuing an open challenge. That's kind of fresh, so I like it. This is gonna be fun. And to quickly go over TNA, we had a no DQ Knockouts championship match between Masha Slamovich versus Alicia Edwards. They have history because they used to be tag champs together. This was a pretty quick no DQ match. Highlight was probably Lish powerbombing Masha right into the trash can. That was pretty ouchy, but Masha quickly takes out Lish with a kendo stick shot, followed by package pile driver. But before she even celebrates, she's immediately attacked by Tasha Steelz, and then Jordan Grace runs out for the save. And backstage we learned that Masha and Jordan will have 2 out of 3 falls for their Knockouts World Championship match at Turning Point. We then saw Ash by Elegance defeat Knockouts Tag Team Champion Jody Threat with the help of Heather by Elegance and the Concierge, and returning Savannah Evans to defeat local talent Brittany Jade with Full Nelson Slam. So that is it for this week's Women's Wrestling Weekly. This is a go-home show for the War Games. But yeah, this weekend I'm going to be in Winston-Salem for WrestleCade. I'm so excited about that. I've got a couple interviews lined up, so it's going to be so fun. Guys, I actually have really exciting interviews lined up for the next couple, several weeks, actually a couple months. So it's going to be a good time for Ring the Bell. Also, the Women's Wrestling Fan Awards nominations have concluded. And with that, the voting officially starts. Go to divadirt.com to cast your vote. And if you want to follow me and see what I'm up to this weekend at WrestleCade or just what I'm doing in general, follow me at DShin on Instagram, at RingTheBellDS on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!